Yo, it's your boy Marcus and Wesley back with another video. Today we'll be covering the patch notes for the 5th anniversary season of COD Mobile. This is a pretty big deal. Here we have the Uzi coming back, also known as the USS-9 in this game. That's a pretty exciting SMG with a mythic variant coming in that looks dope. I don't think I'll be buying it because it's like, if I'm going to buy a mythic, I might as well spend $300 and just fully max it out. But that's just, it's so much money. There's no reason for me to spend that much money on that. Or anyone, actually, to spend that much money on that. But yeah, that's the big gun addition to this season. Should be interesting to see how that plays out. Hopefully it's pretty good. Cry is the new BR map. I think everybody's pretty excited about this. It's been leaked all over the place. Looks beautiful. Should be nice. The respawn modes for it is very interesting, where like you get a free death essentially. You're going to automatically spawn back in. And then after that first death, your teammates will have to pick up your tags. I think that's a pretty interesting way of doing things personally. The single-player campaign, Operation Spiderweb. I'm very interested to see how this is. I can't wait to see how this is, actually. This should be a very, very interesting change that I have actually been talking about in one of my most recent videos, should COD Mobile have a campaign, which has done pretty well. There's a lot of feedback on that, so I think a lot of people will be interested to see if that's like actually playable campaign. How does the storyline go? What's it play like? Things of that nature. Also, ranked match updates for BR. The main summary of this right here is basically they're making it easier for people to hit Legendary, essentially. And then there's also going to be a penalty for you leaving the game once you've already been queued into the game. So like when the timers are going down, you have like 44 seconds left before the game starts. If you leave then, you're going to lose points, which makes sense. It's pretty much just like leaving during the game. So it would make sense that you lose points. I do that a lot, so that kind of sucks. Not to mention if you get accidentally pulled into a game, you know what I mean? Like, I just joined this lobby, bro. Don't start the game yet. I'm not ready. So yeah, that's a very odd change, but probably one that has to be made. It does affect me because I do back out of a lot of BR games, especially once I hit Legendary. If somebody invites me to a BR game, I ain't playing that. Yeah, some map adjustments for Rush. I think this is a very odd change. I never thought anything was wrong with Rush, so it's weird that they're switching stuff up, and like apparently people were complaining about too many head glitches on the map. I don't know, man. Rush was perfectly fine the way it was. I just think people are anti-change in COD Mobile. They don't want anything to change, and that's horrible because sometimes change is for the better. You don't know if change is going to be good or not until you actually have it happen, and then change could be better. Anyway, let's dive into the anniversary themed event. That's just another event they're bringing to the COD Mobile. It's not a big deal to me personally, so I just don't think it has an effect on me. The Spectre getting an execution is a big deal for a lot of people. Plus, like, I guess they're adjusting the execution too. I don't know what they're doing, but if you do have that mythic Spectre, you should be excited to be able to have an execution. I can't even find the execution button on my screen, so I have actually never executed anybody in COD Mobile multiplayer. I just deleted the button because I didn't know where to put it and it was getting in my way. When I actually needed to kill somebody in a gunfight, like that button would pop up if I got close to them, or they're like spinning, or I'm spinning and we're just up close and I'm behind them, it would just get in trouble. So I've actually never used that in multiplayer. I've only used it in BR, and I've only used it in BR like against a real person like one time. So it just didn't really matter to me at all. Balance adjustments for the SMGs. This is another interesting thing I want to talk about. Basically, it seems like all the SMGs are getting kind of a movement buff. At least a bunch of them are. That's nice. I think all the SMGs need a slight buff, especially ones that aren't good, because the AR meta right now is insane. The BP-50, DRH, Man of War, guns like that are just so good. And there's not really an SMG that competes with them at the moment, especially the BP-50. Nothing competes with that gun outside of maybe the DRH. So definitely in need of some changes. By the way, in here, they only nerfed the BP-50 for BR, apparently. I don't know if that's true. Hopefully they hit it with like a shadow nerf if they believe in doing that. But it needs a big nerf. It needs to be irrelevant at this point. It's been the meta long enough. I have the Mythic, and I'm saying it should be irrelevant. You know what I mean? Plus, the Mythic isn't even very good. So that being said, they're adjusting some of these specialists and whatnot, some of these classes for BR and specialists for multiplayer. So that's nice. I think a couple of them do need to be buffed. TAC 5 especially, I think needs to be like it was in BO4, where it would give you points towards your streaks when you pop it. So like you use TAC 5 all your teammates get plus 50 health that are alive, and you get plus 50 points towards your streaks. Or no, plus 25 points towards your streaks for every person that's alive. I think that would have been a welcome change. Also, the tournament camo I kind of already talked about, I think, but the tournament camo for this season is trash, as it has been for like the last 5 out of 6 seasons. It's been pretty garbanzo. So just another trash tournament camo I'll get on a few of my guns so that I have a camo for that gun. That's pretty much it. Yeah, pretty interesting season. The background looks pretty dope. There's a lot of stuff, ranks resetting, a lot of stuff going on this season, a lot of stuff to play. I think it'll be a nice, refreshing taste of COD Mobile for a little bit. And I think that's just something we need, right? Every time rank resets, the game seems a lot more fun. And then the second season after rank resets is just super duper boring. So hopefully they add in like prestige or some other systems to make the game a little more fun and replayable in those off seasons that rank isn't resetting. But that's it for me. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. It's been your boy Marcus. I'm out. Peace.